All right, guys. So welcome again to Sunday Sauce. This is a weekly market analysis powered by Vantage Trading Academy. And what we try to achieve every week, every Sunday, is to go over the market and spot setups for the week. Just do directional bias analysis and give you interesting points of interest that you can start picking trades from. Okay. Joshua said, not yet. It was a slow week. Good. So we have people that are trading live. Interesting. Now, let me just say something very, very important that you should do. You know, the first market is open Mondays through Fridays. Weekends, it's not open, except you are trading spot on crypto or futures. Or if you're also trading synthetic indices, you can trade during the weekend. But one major thing I want you to be doing every weekend is back testing and trying to optimize your trading strategy. All right, so I do this every weekend. And for me, I think I hit a very interesting sweet spot this weekend when it comes to refining my already existing trading strategy, right? And I'm going to be doing I'm going to be detailing it down, doing a proper recording session for it and uploading it into the premium community this week that we're in. So what that particular system helped me to achieve is maximizing the profit. So let's say for example, a trade I'm meant to make, let's say $1,000, for example. With this optimization that I was able to do, I'm able to get very, very tight entries, okay, which will help me maximize my trade. So before, if I could make $1,000 on a particular trade, with this optimization, easily, right, I could make 4,000, I could make 5,000. And I'm really, really looking forward to this particular trading week so that I can test it and ensure that it's working. All right, so I've done a lot of back tests in the last 48 hours. Okay, and guys, it's been very, very powerful. I kid you not. I want you to dedicate the weekend to back testing, to optimization. All right. If you had a week whereby you lost trades, you want to journal those trades, figure out exactly why did you lose these trades, and maybe you didn't follow your strategy, maybe it was just news or something. You should be able to document everything you are doing and keep getting better. All right. So one thing you must learn is you need to become a continuous student of the market. You cannot get to a point that you know it all because market conditions are changing every single time. All right. So you cannot dwell on what you know last year or last month. You need to keep optimizing, keep learning. Okay. Don't change your strategy. You want to optimize it. Okay. Make it get better, make it better. Just the way in tech, there is innovation. All right. You want to build on already existing strategy and make it better, make it unique to you, and then make it work. Right. So I believe that if you do this and then you are a student of the market, you will be profitable regardless of what the market brings to you. So that's a major takeaway for me this weekend. I'm so happy and fired up for the week, guys. If you are fired up for the new week and you're able to make some money, type in money in the chat box. Let's go. If you want to make money this weekend, this trading week, type in money, money, money in the chat box. Let's go, guys. Emeka said money. Awesome. Joshua, who else want to make money? If you don't type money, that means you must be very, very rich. I mean, like, you're cashing out big. Oh my God. All right. So I see some new people here. Okay. Solomon Isaiah, you're welcome. You just joining. So we're just getting started, actually. All right. So let's get to business. I don't want to take much of our time. I want us to be out of here in, let's say, next 30 minutes. So we should be able to look at 5 to 6 pairs on this particular session. So as always, I want you to type in the currency pair that you want me to analyze for you. If you're looking at trading any pair for the week, drop those currency pairs in the chat box. Let's take a look at it together and try and figure out exactly what the market wants to do and zones where we should be looking at taking entry. All right, so real quick, type in your favorite currency pairs, anything you want us to analyze. Christopher said EU. So let's start with Euro USD. Euro USD. Very, very interesting pair. Okay. So we'll do gold next. So I already have my zones marked out for this, but let's see if we'll get the same thing. Now, personally, when I look at the chart, we want to look at exactly what's going on the grand scheme of things, the directional bias of the market, you know, and then it's very, very important to know the direction of the market. Like a market structure is the first thing that you want to do. All right. So you want to build that narrative of structure, of direction in the market. Okay. Build the higher time frame narrative, and then you work your way down to the lower time frames. All right. So when it comes to higher time frames, it's very, very subjective. Depends if you are a scalper, a day trader, or a swing trader. But if you do your market structure analysis from daily or weekly, I think you are good to go. All right. So we'll take a look at what's going on the daily time frame. All right. So take a look at GBP Euro USD on daily time frame. What do you see? All right. Just at this pocket here, you see that price is in a downtrend overall. Okay. Price is in a downtrend. And then what do we see over here? This is a range supply here, like so. Okay, because price is giving us lower lows in it. You see this? Where's my arrow? Okay. A signal of this here, like so. And then price is giving you this internal structure into the supply pocket here. Okay. So when you see that price is in a downtrend, you want to be looking for supply zones to sell from, right? Because in a downtrend, sellers are active. You want to be looking for premium zones to be selling from. Okay. Now, that's what the daily time frame is telling us. Okay. So let's work our way down to the lower time frame. So this is already a supply zone like so, and it's a zone where we can start looking for sell. Now, when you take your Fibonacci followers of Fibs, look at this. Let's measure this impulse zone from here to here. You see that price is already above the 50%. That means price is in a premium zone, right? So it's a zone where we can start selling, okay? Now, so we can start selling from here. That means on the daily time frame, we should be expecting a move that will give us a lower low like so. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So if daily time frame is saying that okay, price is in a premium zone, we can start looking for sell setup. So that means if price will sell, we should see a sell setup on a lower time frame, right? So this is a 4-hour time frame, and on 4-hour time frame, what do we have here? Now check this out. On the 4-hour time frame, on a major structure level, price is still very much bullish. Let me show you the bullish structure. Okay, so you are seeing this. This is what price is doing. Let's just take this. Okay, price is giving you higher highs like so. Now, so this is a major structure on lower time frame. On 4-hour time frame, let me check this one. This is a very important zone. Now, based on this major structure here, for price to give us bearish intention on the 4-hour time frame, we need to see price break this low right here. But so far, so good. Price has not done that. However, check it out. However, you know, if price is going to go down, if price will go down and break this structure here, there has to be a structure that will form somewhere over here to give us that bearish intention. All right. Now, if you understand structure very well, you know that there's what we call major structure, there's what we call minor structure, or your internal structure. Okay. Now, looking at this, we can easily see an internal structure here. Okay. Check it out here. So this is impulse, the move down. Okay. And price is currently giving us a retracement into this supply pocket on the minor structure right here. Okay. So we have internal structure here on the 4-hour time frame. I'll take all of this. So that means on this minor structure, we can look for sell opportunities, okay, into this particular major structure level. Okay, so if for any reason price picks up from here and starts going down, we should see price give us a push into this demand pocket. Okay, and then if the demand should fail, okay, we'll potentially see that break. You see the retracement, and then you get in for a sell, and then go for the continuation. So based on what we have in front of us here, this is an interesting zone that we can look for sell opportunities. Okay, because price has retraced into a supply. So let's work our way down to the 15 minutes. So on the 15-minute time frame, okay, so this is what I like to see, guys. Let me make this clear. Let me remove some. So let me remove this. We already know that this is the daily supply. So over here, guys, over here. Okay. Now, on the 15 minutes time frame, let's go 15 minutes time frame. There's something that I'm looking forward to happening, right? I'm looking forward to liquidity grabs on 15 minutes, and then that'll give me intention for the bearish move here. So over here on 15 minutes, we already have this right here. We have equal highs like so. Price has taken out this equal highs with this move. All right, this move here has taken out this high. And once that happens, this is a structure, overall major structure currently. You see price give you this. Let me just do from here. Okay. Okay. So personally, for us to start selling on 15 minutes time frame, we need to see price give us a bearish intention. So for that to happen, this low has to be taken out. Okay. This low has to be taken out. And then you look for a sell in the premium zone. Already, price has retraced into premium. If you look at this Fibonacci here, price has gone beyond the 50%. Okay, so some of the members of our community, if they use our system, they would have been tapped into this trade. Okay, but let's see if we can get in at market open tonight or tomorrow. So let's go a time frame deeper and see a possible entry. All right, so price is already in play for the sell move. But let me go a time frame deeper let's find a possible entry. So take a look at the market and what price is doing, right? Now, price has given us intentions for a momentum shift here like so. You see how price is giving you impulse, correction, impulse. You see as this demand zone failed. This is a demand zone. Okay, it was supposed to actually push price up, but it didn't. Okay, so this demand zone failed. And once that failed, so that's a flip over here, is a zone where we're looking for price to come back into. All right. So personally, I'll take somewhere here. So guys, we have an entry, guys. Let me just give it to you. Okay, I'll be calling the signal tonight as well or tomorrow morning. So based on market structure, bearish move, right? I'm looking for price to come up into the zone for a sell. Okay. So this is a sell limit trade idea, guys. So let's call this trade setup together. So this is sell limit on sell limit. So sell limit is a pending order. You can set it. The entry will be 1.07765. All right. So your stop loss will be, so take a look at this. How many pips stop loss from here to here? So 1 pip. So let's add spread to it. So if you are trading this here, let's just do 2 pip spread. Stop loss 1.07785. 1.07785. Okay. So this is 2 pips. Take profits. I typically will go for at least a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Okay, or a liquidity zone. So if you take entry here, the stop loss 2 pips, 1 to 3. Okay. So you want price to come, so take profit. Let's use 1.07686. 1.07686. All right, guys. So this is a setup for you for EURUSD. Mr. Christopher. So this will give you a 1 to 3 risk, 1 to 3.8 risk to reward. So what it means is that if you risk 1% on this guy, you can easily make over 3% profit. Okay, so if you're an aggressive person and then you are risking, let's say 5%, you can easily make 15% profit on this one trade. Now, let me also tell you why this trade is going to, why I feel is going to go a direction. Okay, overall price is bearish in this 4-hour zone. Okay, price is bearish according to market structure. 15-minute price is bearish, right? And then on the 5 minutes, we're expecting price to retrace into this order block here, like so. And why do I think this order block is also valid? Because there is liquidity before this order block here. Check this out. This is a high here, okay, double top right here. So a lot of liquidity is resting over here. So price is going to grab this liquidity into this other block, okay? And we should experience a sniper entry once this, so if for anything, price moves in this direction, okay, it's going to be a very, very good setup. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let me know if this setup makes sense to you. Type in makes sense in the chat box if you understand this setup. Okay, so this is EURUSD. And then we've called a signal already for a sell limit. All right. Who's giving me some feedback in the chat box? Okay, good. All right. All right, good. So I hope that you take it. Take it. Guys, one thing that you must learn to do is to be comfortable losing trades. I mean, like, you can't win all your trades. So just take the trades, and if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. It doesn't change a thing. Yes, we're gonna do gold next, okay? So this is what we have on Euro USD. Now, if you now want to turn this trade into, let's say, a swing trade and really take profits based on structure, all right, you should be able to hold this trade at least down here. So this should give you a risk reward of 1 to 8. All right, this is based on 15 minutes. And then you can use other extensions. So this particular trade has the potential to give you over 1 to 15 risk reward, right? If you can hold the trade, of course, the market will give you more entry points. However, based on what I'm seeing thus far, we can really see a really huge move to the downside. So we have a question from Upgunners. It said, does EU movement correlate with GU? Yes, most times there's a positive correlation with GU and EU, all right? Yes, we see that. But it's not every time though, but most of the time there's a correlation. Okay, and why is that? Because EU is a European currency. GBP is also Europe, I think. Yes, Europe. All right, and then we are trading against the same USD. So they both are active in the same trading session. So there'll be a bit of correlation. So let's check out gold next. Can someone just type this sell limit? Okay, let me just put it in the chat box. Risk reward 1, 2, 3. Potential risk reward 1, 2, 7, 10. So let me drop this in the chat box real quick. Where's the chat box? Okay. I'm having a bit of technical glitch, guys. If you can still see me or hear me, see the screen or hear my sound, my voice, type in 1 in the chat box, please. Just give me that feedback. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm good. Thank you. All right, so let's check out gold next. So we are done with EU, right? Let's do gold. Where is gold? All right, this is gold. Let's check out gold on on daily, yeah? What is gold saying on the daily time frame? Let's check it out. Let's start from weekly. Gold is one commodity that you have to be very, very patient with and know what you're doing. When it moves very, very good. Now, overall, weekly on gold, price is bullish, right? Even though on a lower time frame, price is going to give you bearish intention. And on weekly, I'm already seeing an inside bar over here. Okay. Now, so there's a chance for bearish intention, guys. But let us see it structure-wise. This is gold on the daily time frame. And what daily is telling me, I'm not really feeling it. I don't have enough data on daily, right? I won't really do so much on daily. If I'm going to trade this guy on daily, this is what I'll do. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to wait for price to come into the demand pocket here before I look for buys to the top side. Okay, so that's what I'll do on daily. Okay. Now, but price has not come to our POI yet on daily. So let me move a time frame deeper. I want to attempt to demystify what exactly is going on at this supply level here. What's going on over here? So if you can figure out exactly what's going on, if price wants to give us bearish intention, if price has changed momentum, we should be able to figure that out. So we have a bit of activity on the 4-hour time frame on daily. Let's take a step back and look at the trail of momentum, right? Now check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. So at first glance, we have this, okay? This is a demand level that failed, all right? So this price came back down like so, and then went up. We didn't see a higher high. So this demand failed. Eventually, what happened? The demand zone was broken, all right? And then we see this, okay? Now, if you measure this impulse leg, this one, that's the move that broke that demand. Based on expectational order flow, let's take Fibonacci. You can see price has not gotten into a premium level. And then right now we see price retracing into that premium level to give us that bearish pressure that we desire. So looking at market structure here, this is what I'm going to do, or how I would do if I'm going to trade this guy. So ultimately, we'll be expecting price to retrace into this supply here. Okay, so price has entered your supply, and price did that in a very good way. Price grabbed enough liquidity into your supply. So on gold right now, this zone is a very good zone to start looking for sell opportunities, right? So, but let's go a time frame deeper. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame and find if there's truly intention for price to sell yet. Okay. Now, when you go to the 15 minutes, what do you see? You see this bullish pressure here. Eventually, what the price do? Give me a second, guys. Okay, so what the price do right here? The same kind of structure here. This demand zone failed. Okay. Ultimately, you can see the break. You can see the retracement. Okay, into this zone. So let me quickly mark this out. The interesting zones for me, I'll mark out and then we'll find an entry. So this is the supply that broke the demand over here. All right. Now, when you look at this, there's still a possibility that price will come here and sell. Why is that? I'm seeing liquidity here. All right, so a lot of people are already selling. Okay, but if for any reason price should come back up here to sell, okay, then we'll be looking for it. Now, why am I looking to sell here? Because we have a bearish bias right now. And taking a look at this particular, so this is an order block here. And if you take your fibs, price has not gotten to the 50% yet. All right. So if price should enter 50% short here, somewhere here is where I'm looking to sell. All right. So on gold, sell limit, what's the price? 2323.86. 2373.86. Stop loss will be where? Where's your stop loss will be 2376.61. Stop loss 2376.61. And then your take profit. Again, minimum 1 to 3 risk reward, but over here, this is a 1 to 7 risk reward. Okay, so let me just give you the barest minimum 1 to 3 so that you'll be certain that if this trade happens, you hit take profit. So let's use this. So TP1 2366, 2366, TP1 2366. TP2, you can hold the trade to, let's have it, 1 to 5 or partial trade liquidity here. So let's say at 1 to 7, that's 2357. 2357. 2357. CP1. Okay. So this is a risk reward of 1 to 3. Risk reward of 1 to 7. So whichever one you want to do, that's totally fine. But I hope that makes sense. Who asked to do gold again? So this is what I'll do on gold, guys. So if the move goes up, that's what I would do. Who asked for gold again? Let me see. Bola, are you there, Bola? Does that make sense? Bola and Bosse asked for gold. Who else will trade gold this week? Who's taking this this trade? Type in gold if you're taking the trade. All right, good. So we have two setups for the week so far. That's EURUSD and gold. So let me look at this gold again and see another possible scenario that might happen on gold. Now, the only reason why I'm taking this trade or why I would take this trade is because of the bearish momentum that we're expecting on gold, right? And based on this order block, there's a liquidity that has formed, okay, and price has not mitigated, has not fully mitigated that zone, all right, has not gotten to the 50% of the order block. So that's why I will be looking to enter at that zone, all right? However, we don't know what gold is going to do. If gold gives us another market structure at the beginning of the at market open, we might have to update our entry. We have a question: which session is best to trade gold? Interesting question. I would recommend New York and London session. My recommendation, even though so every country, you know, so What is the importance of trading session? Let's start from the foundation. Trading sessions are based on when a particular currency, when market opens or when business starts in a particular currency. So for example, why do we have London session? It's based on the 8 major pairs. Yes, your London session, New York session, Sydney session, and Asian session and Tokyo session are based on the 8 major currency pairs that we have. All right. So for London session, those are currencies in Europe. So you have the GBP, you have the euro, right? And then you have the Swiss franc, right? That's when business starts in Europe. So what it means is that there'll be a lot of activity on those currency pairs, on those currencies and their pairs, because a lot of business transaction has opened. The banks have opened in those countries. Why do we have the Sydney session? Is because in Sydney, which is Australia, AUD and NZD, business, but the banks have opened in Sydney. That's why you have a Sydney session. So to take entries on AUD or NZD pairs, all right, it makes sense to look for entries in the Sydney session and the session of that particular currency. So for gold, every country trades gold or stores up a particular of their, so they have gold. All right, so gold can be traded in any session, to be very, very honest, depending on either you are scalping, depends on either you're scalping or you are doing swing trading or day trading. However, you will experience more volatility in the London session and New York session. Okay, that's my take on it. All right. So here's Joshua. Okay, your bias is also right. Ibrahim said, let's take GBPUSD. All right, let's go. So GBPUSD real quick. Guys, kind of that it is from Sunday that you know if a week is good. All right. And we've checked 2 setups so far, and then we've called 2 signals so far on those setups. How amazing is that? Let's check out GBPUSD. So again, let's go to the higher time frame. Let's get a directional bias on this guy. Okay. So when you take a look at GBPUSD on daily time frame, also you have supply pressure here, price giving you this. Ultimately on the major structure, you have bearish momentum here like so. Okay, price as we traced into premium. Okay, you can see this wick right here. Price has wicked into this extreme supply here. So ultimately, GBPUSD on daily is bearish. Okay, so let's find bearish opportunities on this guy. Okay, now this is daily time frame. Let's work our way down to the 4 hours and 1 hour 30 minutes. So let me go to the 4 hour time frame. On 4 hours, what do we have? Very interesting setup. Okay. Look at this, guys. You have this ultimately. This is a major structure, correct? Now, look at the character of how price reacted to this demand zone here. So price came down in this demand, okay? And what did demand do? Demand pushed price up, but eventually the demand zone failed, okay? It failed. Now, this is the supply, okay, that broke this failed demand right here. So that supply zone is very, very instrumental into where you take entry. So what this has given us is a shift in momentum. Okay, price has given us intention for a sell. Okay, just give me a second, guys. All right, so I'm back. So what I was saying is this particular supply here is very, very key. Based on expectational order flow, we should expect price into a zone here and then we sell. So let me do this. I'm going to measure this impulse. So all of this right here is just one impulse move. So I'm going to measure that impulse move and wait for price to get into a premium zone. And then from there, we start looking for sell opportunities. All right. Now, let me take my fibs from here to here. Okay. As you can see, price has already gotten into the premium zone. Okay. Over 50% is premium. And when you are selling, you want to sell at a premium, right? So, like I tell my students, as a Forex trader, we are traders, basically. Just the way you have your malam that sells something, maybe on your street or in the market. Okay, how does it make money? It trades, it buys products, and then it sells. All right, so it buys at a discount from a supplier and then sells to you at a higher price, right? It sells at premium, it buys at discount. You also, you are a trader, just that your own commodity is now currencies, stocks, options, and things like that. Okay, so you want to look for buy setups at discount zones in the market, and then look for sell setups at premium zones in the market. And one easy tool that can help you figure out premium and discount zone is a Fibonacci. All right. For a sell, okay, when measured the impulse move, above the 50% is premium. Okay, for a buy, below 50% is a discount zone. That's what we are doing right here. Okay. So you said there's also a fair value gap at the premium. Okay, so yes, there is. So I have an indicator that helps me easily identify imbalance in the market. Okay, so wherever you see all those yellow things, so that's imbalance. Yeah, so there's a lot of imbalance here. Okay, waiting for price to mitigate. So let us move forward. Don't let me start rambling and ranting. Let's look for a setup over here. I'm going to go to 15 minutes to look for possible entries. And on 15 minutes, what am I looking to see? I'm looking to see bearish intention, like shift from bullish to bearish. All right. So check it out, guys. I'm also looking for liquidity grab and things. So let me do it again, guys. So this is a 4-hour time frame. Okay. I'm looking to take entry in this zone, this supply zone here. Okay. So price just recently mitigated that zone. That's on Friday was when price, or Thursday night was when price tapped into that zone. However, looking for entries on 15 minutes, I want to see inducement and liquidity grab. before I look for my entries. All right, so over here, we can easily classify this as our first. You can see this double top here. The name of the indicator for imbalance, just search for imbalance. That's it, imbalance. Imbalance by Wolf Trader, by Wolf_Trader 155. Okay, so that's on the screen. Hope you've seen it, Solomon. So moving on. So we've seen activity here. And okay, let me rewind this so I'll show what I'm talking about. So check this out. Check this out, guys. Now, over here at the top, double top M pattern. So we would have waited for price to go up and take liquidity here. So above this zone is where we want to be looking for sell setups, correct? Good. So let's play that forward. So price has done all of that. So right now, it makes sense to start looking for sell setups. However, you need price to give you a bearish momentum before selling. Right now, price is bullish on this particular time frame. You can't sell with a bullish structure. All right, so let me just play it forward and see what price has done so far and where we can take entry. Okay, so this is what price did. Impulse, correction, impulse overall, price retracing into this demand zone. What did it do? Demand zone failed, ultimately broke this zone right here. So we are seeing similar structures this past week in terms of reversal. So over here, the zone where you want to be selling. So price has retraced into this zone. Okay. And then you are seeing momentum going down. So let's look for an entry for a sell. Let me go a time frame deeper, all right? So for somebody trading the 15 minutes time frame, you would have taken an easy entry over here. This is a very sweet order block. If you are taking entry on Friday evening, you would have been in how many pips in profit now? Stop loss of 5 pips. You'd have been making, you'd have made at least 1 to 2. So right now, price is on 8 pips. It was on 10 pips before. Okay. So let's look for an entry. So I'm gonna go a time frame deeper on 5 minutes. Let me delete this. So let's go to 5 minutes. Here. Let's see if we can still enter this trade or we are out of it. This is the 5 minutes time frame. And what do we have? When price retraced into this, we want to also look for setups for a sell. So you have this like so. Make this white. That's structure. And look at the demand zone. Again, demand zone, what did it do? It failed. Demand failed, gave us this rejection here like so, and ultimately price breaking it. So in this case, what do you want to do? Usually I'll wait for price to retrace into this. So this is an order block here like so. All right, so it's quite similar to what we have on EURUSD. Look at this liquidity before the order block, like so. So on GBPUSD, if I'm going to sell, I would wait for price to go up here, and then we sell from there. So let's call this trade together. So GBPUSD sell limit. GBPUSD sell limit. So you have an entry at, where is that? 1.25330. 1.25330. The stop loss is where? 1.25353. 1.25353. All right, but you can as well add your spread to this above the stop loss. So add like 1 pip or 2 pip spread. But let me just use the default spread. Take profit. At least I like to go for 1 to 3 personally. So if I'm risking 2.5 pips, at least you want to make 8 pips. So 1 to 3, TP1. Oh my days. Can you imagine what we just typed? Why this thing keeps happening? Let me do that again. GBPUSD sell limit. What do we have it? 1.25329. 1.25329. Stop loss 1.25354. 1.25354. TP1 1.25246. 1.25246. TP2 let me copy it first. So for TP2, you can actually target this low. Okay, this is a demand zone in its own right. Okay, you can target this. If that is low, this would be an easy 1 to 10 risk reward for you. So let us target it. So this is 1.25062. 1.25062. But guys, if you do a 1 to 5 also, it's cool for you. So at 1 to 5, you should be somewhere here in that same supply pocket of 15 minutes. Okay. However, this is a very, very good zone based on 1 to 10. All right, so let me copy this for you. And just type it in. All right, so I put it in the chat box, guys. Does this make sense? Is it making sense to you guys? Is it making sense? Now, I'm seeing another possible entry on GBPUSD. Now, if this entry kicks in, I'm seeing another entry. So this is entry 1. Entry 1 over here. Now, structure again. Let's delete all of this. So this is also a zone, even if it's very small. But if this thing happens, you should consider it. This right here, this thing is also a demand zone. Now check out what happened in this demand zone. Ultimately, price came here like so, bounce off this demand. Now, if price from here goes up to hit this zone and then breaks this zone to bottom, if this happens, then the next entry is going to be at the supply that broke the demand, this one here. So this will be another zone to look for entry. So this will be your second possible entry on this guy. So you can do your same 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 or 1 to, in this case, this will be 1 to 13. thereabouts. So 2 possible entries on GBPUSD. All right, so guys, I think this is enough. Even though I plan to do 6 setups, we've done 3 currency pairs so far, and on the 3 pairs, we've spotted signals that we should wait for the week. My eyes will be on the signals as well. If there's any changes to it, I would let you know. You also want to do your own analysis, okay, and be sure. Guys, let me do a disclaimer. This is not investment advice, okay? Please do your own findings. This is for learning purposes only. Don't lose money now and say it's Toby that made you lose money. I don't have strength for court case, please. All right. So, any questions, ladies and gentlemen? It's been fun analyzing these pairs with us. Let me know if you've gotten value so far. Just type in value in the chat box. And let me know if you'll be taking the three setups. If you have questions, type your questions in the chat box. If you want me to unmute you so you can ask your question, let me know in the chat box. I will mute you, and then you can ask your questions verbally. Okay? All right. Humphrey, you are laughing. Is it true though? You know what eyes have seen. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I'm super pumped for this week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So guys, be on the lookout. This week, this coming week or next week, I want to launch a free 2-week coaching session for 5 people. And those 5 people, they won't pay a dime. Now, normally this coaching session is 150,000. All right, it's going to be for 2 weeks, but they'll get in for free. All right, and at the end of their 2 weeks, all right, I'm going to give each of them $1,000 each to start trading. Okay, but I'm targeting people that need extra sources of income, people that maybe they are working professionals that are struggling or something like that. So I'll figure it out and then push it out maybe before the end of the month. So if you fit that criteria, you can just, hop on it and let's create success stories together. I have a YouTube channel, though. I have a YouTube channel. You can just search for Toby Okunuga on YouTube, but I would upload it on YouTube as a replay and then send it to everybody so that you can watch the replay and do a recap. Okay. Emeka, thank you so much. Boss said, Humphrey, you are a big man already. Humphrey is a GBPUSD master. Lord of GU. What's your tagline? All right, so no questions for now. Guys, I want to wish you all the very best in this new trading week. By the grace of God, it's going to be a profitable week for you. You are going to end this week in profit and not in a loss. And I wish you all the very best. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions. Reach out to me. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Telegram. I also have an email. I'm also on social media. Okay. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and I'll see that I respond to you and help and make your journey a bit smoother. Okay. God bless you. I'll see you in the week. My name is Toby Okunuga. Have a good one. Cheers.